Hey everybody, I hope all you guys are having a awesome Saturday and a wonderful start to your weekend so far. By the way guys, happy beloved Saturday and happy beloved weekend vibes as well guys. Well guys, yesterday I announced what we're going to be talking about throughout the month of January on this channel, and one of the awareness months for the month of January is Stalking Awareness Month. And in today's episode, we are going to go into a intro into Stalking Awareness Month. But before I get into all of that, welcome back to the channel, everyone, of Positive Time with Ryan right here on YouTube. Okay, so in this episode, we are just going to go into a little intro on what is stalking. So we're going to go into like a little intro of that. So what does the word stalking mean? And remember, this is not the stockings that you hang by the fireplace at Christmas time and during the holiday season. That's not it. So what is stalking? Stalking is basically where someone is getting obsessive or unwanted attention. That is basically the definition of stalking. So that does not have to be physical. That could be over social media. That could be on an email, phone call, text, surveillance, even following someone like in a vehicle, or watching somebody from a distance away. All of that I just announced does contribute into the definition of stalking. So basically, guys, I got some little stalking fun facts, guys, and we're going to talk about that later. But what is a common way of stalking? Okay, now here's the crazy part about it, all right? Stalking, guys, is usually done in 4 different ways. And those 4 different ways are either by social media, surveillance, physical following. So physical following goes into 2 categories. It either goes by physically, like walking, or it goes by, like driving, like operating a vehicle or something. And then the final one, guys, is actually called what I like to call watching. And basically watching is from afar, like sitting in a library and watching someone, or a restaurant and watching someone. Those are the 4 common types of stalking. So I'm going to go into a behavior profile of what a stalker would look like. So what I'm about to announce to all you guys is really on the behavior profiling of stalking, okay? Usually, guys, a stalker, they are obsessed in some sort of way with the victim. And I mean, like, it is a really unhealthy obsession. Okay, this is basically to profile a stalker. Most stalkers, the majority of them, are actually men. Yes, you heard that right. You heard that correctly. No offense to all you gentlemen out there, but about 84% of stalkers are actually male. So how can I profile a stalker? Well, guys, I just named one thing. They are in a unhealthy obsession of the victim. And this could be someone that rejected them. This is someone that could be an ex. This could be someone that made them mad. This could be someone they want to be friends with. It really varies in a lot of different ways. Basically, guys, most stalkers do not have an extensive criminal record. If it is any criminal record that they actually have, it would be more of small crimes, like jaywalking. Even a contempt in court is a common arrest of a stalker. And in some sort of way, guys, and this really is not surprising to a lot of people, most stalkers are actually not new to stalking because they have done something very low and minor before stalking, and that is window peeping. We all know what window peeping is. Surprisingly, guys, when someone is window peeping, that doesn't go into the definition of stalking, but I think it is. Okay, so really most stalkers start at a low level, and they have a history of window peeping as a preteen or teen or late teen. Okay, but going back to the main focus, guys, they are somehow obsessed with the person they're stalking. And that can vary in a lot of different ways. There have been people who are stalking people and they pretend for an identity, like they pretend to be a postal worker or a first responder or someone. And more than likely, guys, with all the technology we have today, stalking is actually it's a way of control. Stalkers usually, when there is one thing they have to have, it is control. And when someone they are literally obsessed with is, rejecting them, not wanting to see them, not wanting to talk about them, that is losing the control. Okay, so stalkers actually do want full control. And, if you ask me the question why that is, I really can't give you a definite answer other than they want full control. Okay, and what makes a stalker dangerous when it comes to the control is most of the time they will stop at nothing to get that control. Okay, that is one, other than the person they're stalking, the other thing they're obsessed with is the control. So, I can be very upfront with you guys. It is tough as a human being to know if you were being stalked. But there are ways you can find out if you were going to be stalked. You guys can go on social media. Literally, you guys can go on your very own social media and find out how many times somebody has been looking at your profile. It's very, very simple. And we're going to talk about that in another episode, guys. We'll talk about how you guys can take precaution measures on to prevent yourself or somebody that for stalking and all that, guys. Because stalking can go from stalking to actually a very serious offense at times, guys. Because like I said, stalkers, they want control, and they are obsessed with not just the victim, but they're obsessed with control. And they will stop literally at nothing to get it. So throughout the series, guys, of January, we are going to be bringing awareness to stalking. I'm going to talk about how you guys can take precaution measures, not just for yourself, but for someone you care about or love. We're going to have some really fun facts, although when it comes to stalking, I don't consider them fun facts, but we are going to have facts about stalking, both about victim's age, perpetrator, and all of that. We're also going to talk about where stalking's tend to happen the most. And these are like basically locations. And we're also going to go and dig a deep dive into why people want to stalk someone. And literally, if you thought I just explained it in this episode, you're wrong. And we're also going to talk about how perpetrators actually plan stalking and how they plan it. And when that gets into it, guys, that's going to be a very interesting video as well. So I thought just in this episode, we would do a little intro to it. So I think next, guys, in our next episode, we are going to kind of go in a little bit of an order, and we're going to talk about the percentage of men and women that get stalked. And also in that video, we will talk about the difference between a male perpetrator and a female perpetrator as well. So we will talk about all of that in the next episode. We're also going to be talking about the percentage of victims that and the perpetrator. And then we're also going to talk about the common ages for someone to get stalked. And this is not like a perpetrator's age. This is more of like the victim's age. But we're also going to talk about how you guys can take safety precautions both on social media and your day-to-day life as well. So it's going to be a fun time, and believe me, guys, you won't want to miss it. But if there's anything you want me to focus on or talk about a little bit more regarding stalking, whether it is your personal safety, keeping your friends and family safe, keeping someone you know safe, or really what to do, you guys can always leave that down below in the comment section as well, guys. I'm currently reading, guys, a criminal profiling book that is written by the Behavioral Analysis Unit with the FBI, and I'm actually in a chapter where there is a stalking talking about, and so I can bring up some of that as well, guys. But just remember, guys, that throughout the month, we're not just going to be talking about stalking on the channel, but we're going to be talking about awareness and all that. So, you guys will not want to miss it. I'm going to try to make this series literally as much fun as I can. So, if you guys have anything you want me to focus on or talk about a little bit more, definitely leave it down below in the comment section. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and all that. Again, guys, happy beloved Saturday. It feels great to say it is the weekend, the very first weekend of 2026. But I'm gonna leave it right there, guys. So in our next episode for Stalking Awareness Month, guys, we are just going to talk about the percentage of male victims and female victims, along with a male perpetrator and a female perpetrator as well. So we will talk about all of that in the next episode. But until then, guys, have a great rest of your Saturday and stay safe. And I'll see you all in the next episode.